I was working a marketing job for Sellotape, random. Like, so even though...
When did that wrap up?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, I'll give you that.
People don't leave either. It's quite sticky.
That's nice. Yeah. I'm on a roll here, Davey.
Slid that in smooth there.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Finally in studio. The one and only Lando Steezy.
Hey! I'm buzzing to be here. It's it's been a while since we first spoke. Probably like 2 years.
Yeah, long time, eh?
Oh, really?
I feel like at that point though, I didn't really have much to talk about. I was floating through the riding industry and not really knowing what was going on. But
well, that's a good sign. We've got 2 years of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny though? The first time I met you, we spoke about how we hate leaving our area. And we were just like, because I was like, what are you doing down here? You was like, what are you doing down here? And I was just like, bro, I don't even know. It's rare I leave the city. Like,
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Twisted Oaks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's a long way out of the city as well, isn't it?
Yeah, literally like 4 hours for me.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's my favourite place to ride actually. Like Twisted Oaks is sick.
It? I still haven't been there.
Dude, you need to.
I need to tick that one off.
You making yourself leave more?
If it's going to the airport.
It's exactly what I say as well.
Or going to London. Like,
really?
It's literally like Manchester or London. But then working with Enduro, you got to go to Scotland sometimes. But yeah, I love like the Scottish scene. So yeah, like bit of
and no driving license, man. You just
I hate driving. I'll never drive.
I'll never drive.
I don't think I ever will. Like, I've got no reason to. Life works well without a driving license. So yeah, definitely just don't need to. Everywhere I go to is so convenient by public transport. So driving license is just an inconvenience of everything I do on my day-to-day life, really.
I respect it, mate. I respect it. If you can hold out and not have to do it.
Yeah, so day-to-day riding is a lot in Macclesfield. Is that where you're from?
Yeah, so I'm actually from Macclesfield. We have everything there from skate parks. Got dirt jump spots just been knocked down. You've got like Rat Boy, he lives local, so you got his spot. And yeah, Macclesfield Forest, which is most famous for 50 to 1's incredible videos over the years. Like, so pretty spoiled for choice. Then I also have a life that's in Manchester as well. So I'm like always flicking between the two. Manchester's only 20 minutes away from Macclesfield.
On a train?
Yeah, and my partner lives there, so I'm always like there. And a lot of work that I do is based in the city. So yeah, I have that nice divide of mixing up between countryside and city life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's mint. Like,
what would you prefer? Days riding in the woods, days riding in the city?
It's a great question.
Well, it's hard for me because if you ask me on a Monday, I'd say I'm a dirt jump rider. If you ask me on a Tuesday, I'm a gravel rider. On a Wednesday, I'm an e-bike rider. So there's no answer to that. I'd say, yeah, I just like bikes. Any bike. I'll probably ride BMX again at some point soon. Like, just been out in Barca and I got on one. And I was like, oh, the itch came back. Like,
really?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be allowed any more bikes in the house, but yeah,
you squeeze a little.
I'll just tell my mum it's an old one. It's an old one. Like, I've had it for years. What are you on about? But yeah, like any type of bike, I love it because it's given me a lifestyle that took me away from stuff that definitely, if I didn't have a bike, I'd probably either be dead or in prison. And I know that. Like, so yeah, bikes give me that lifestyle that. Yeah, I appreciate it massively because I always wonder people who don't ride, what do they actually do? Do you think that as well? Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like, what do people do if they don't ride? What, play golf? Is that supposed to like make you happy? I played
golf last night. It was pretty crap, innit?
Yeah, like,
yeah, not a good review, no.
Nah, not a good review of golf. No.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who are like semi-professional and professional at golf, and
yeah.
They've done it since they was kids, so I guess it's kind of different, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
But, yeah,
they're probably thinking, why are you pedaling that bike around for that amount of money? It's pathetic.
It's funny though, because a couple of them do actually ride. Like my friend who plays golf, he rides gravel as well. So
right.
Yeah, it's very different sport. Not for me though.
No, it's not for me. I went last night driving range with a mate.
Yeah.
It's my only time he comes to stay and he's like, should we go get some golf balls? You can kind of make it bit fun. Like
Stress reliever.
Because now definitely a little bit. It's kind of mindful, isn't it? Yeah. But there's these golf courses. Oh God, why are we talking about golf? Anyway,
dude, we digress in this conversation.
We're digressing, but I'll finish my point, because now they're like app based. So there's like a screen and you play, like hit the target and stuff. So it makes it more of like a fun game.
It's like an intimate challenge.
It is. It's like, and I like a child like zone in and be like, right, I'm getting to that flag. So that side of it's kind of cool.
I've never tried to hit a target. I've just tried
whacking
distance,
it.
over the back fence.
Yeah, that's always been my thing as well.
Very poor technique. I end up hurting my shoulders. Genuinely, every driving range I've ever been to,
put your back out.
Yeah, right.
I'm too competitive. If I'm not good at a sport, I hate it. I really hate it, and I'm just not good at that. So
I hear you.
I guess that's why.
Yeah. So, mate, I really want to talk about growing up in your childhood.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's a lot more to your story than what people might see online. I think that's fair to say.
Definitely.
So, I'd love to, mate, talk about growing up in Macclesfield, and there's going to be a lot of people watching and listening to this.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Like, other than like my friends and immediate people around me, like they don't really know this about me. But like my earliest memories, we grew up homeless. Just as my sister was born, we was living out of like a hostel room that was me, my brother and sister. That was like an odd time of life, but I feel like that's helped me get forward to now. Then literally the week that we got a house, my eldest sister passed away. She died on a boat, got spiked, and that kind of set up such a crazy journey in my household, because like even though I've got my brother who's a year older than me, my younger sister who's 19, I also have 2 older siblings who are now passed away. And like my sister passing away, that had such an impactful change on how everything worked. Like my oldest brother, he went down a route of just kind of lost his mind with it. Spent a lot of time in prison, did a life sentence, and I always had to have that hanging over me, someone who was in that world of like crime and kind of messing around, hanging around with people that I shouldn't have done. But then I found bikes, BMX, and that led me in a way where I got to meet different people. I got to hang out with people who, if I told people back on the estate that I was chilling with, they'd think I was a bit of a nerd for it. But these people that I met in that skate park, they helped shape me away from what was going on at home and the life that was kind of set up for me. So like it was pretty rough growing up, although finding BMX was something which just took me so far away from what was going on the estate. That wasn't even an equation in my life, and that's kind of helped progress going in that route. As you probably know, like I'm mad into media, photography, videography, and that all stems down to what happened in the skate park.
Right.
You probably look at media now and everything's created from either an ex-skater, that style is now in films, etc. And I think I was just heavily influenced by that lifestyle. So kind of growing up, moving forward from BMX.
What age were you when you found BMX? Like,
I think I was 12, but at the time it was crazy because this was like the early stage of the YouTube. So we was all riding BMX without knowing it was a sport. I swear we thought that we was the only BMXers in the world.
Yeah,
I'm really with you. People don't realise that now, do they?
Like, because YouTube wasn't really a thing. And me growing up like kind of poor, we didn't really have internet in my house until I was probably like 14, 15. So before that, I wasn't a magazine person. Like, you never really saw BMX in your local shop magazine. So it was just like, we genuinely thought we was the only people that rid. So the way I learnt tricks, like I probably learnt a tail whip and a bar spin before. I still can't wheelie to this day. I can't fakie. So we were just
you can. I've seen videos.
Like no, because if you look at my fakies, I'll do one pedal back and half cab, because I can't do any more than 2 pedals back. Yeah, so like I think
faking, which case,
dude, we learned BMX in such a bodged way where like we only saw what the people around us was doing.
Yeah.
Then as soon as the internet came, it was like, whoa. Dave Mirror exists, Matt Hoffman exists, like what is going on? Then like the early days of like when everything was just an edit, Like every BMX video you'd watch was just a sick video part.
Yeah.
Like I miss them times, and I do reckon stuff will go back to that. Like I'm hoping it does. But yeah, it was crazy. Like yeah, BMX definitely shaped a massive thing in my life that then progressed on. Really.
So did it feel like an escape? How was it that BMX came in? You talk about it like, you know, the estate and the life that was set up for you.
In Macclesfield is like 3 different council estates, but bang in the middle was a big skate park. So you'd have kids from this estate, this estate, this estate, all would hang out there. Yeah. And yeah, it kind of made that community of like, where everyone would have beef from each estate. We kind of just became friends from the skate park. And that was like the place where you hang out, you meet everyone, and you kind of kick about. So yeah, it's
good that people are actually riding though, because you could have gone another way. You just literally hang out there.
Yeah, looking back, it was an escape for all the people coming from them estates, because BMX is super affordable, and it didn't really matter what you was riding as long as you're riding. So yeah, like everyone came together in that little hub. We had a place called Bones in Stockport, which Stockport's like 10 minutes away from Macclesfield on a train. And yeah, we just used to go there. Then that's when you start meeting your network of people from Stockport. People who come Stockport from Manchester and Oldham and Sheffield. Then you start meeting more of a network. Then you start branching out, going different skate parks, etc. You start meeting new people, new cultures. I met so many different types of people through BMX. If I was to just stay in the town, I'd be so narrow-minded. But BMX taught me, how does a posh person get through life? How does someone who's came from a poor background get through life? How does someone who's middle class? And you probably know this just from being riders yourself. Like, you meet so many different walks of life, and that shapes your environment of who you become yourself moving forward.
It's so true. A skate park is such a, like, you think you're there learning to bar spin, but you're learning like
life skills.
Like what else is there really at that age where you hang out in that environment and you have to deal with someone being horrible, someone being nice, someone who you thought was horrible being nice, someone who you thought was nice being horrible. Like, I can't think, you know, if you play football or if you...
Yeah.
Like, those communal things are good, aren't they?
As much as it's such an individual sport, cycling, it's also... you're only influenced by what you see next to you or what you see around you. And you know from your background dirt jumping, like, you was pushed by people around you to then do mad tricks or just be better, and that'd like spark you to then go and do this and go and do that. And I always think like BMX, what other sport is like that, where it is you push each other to the absolute limits, and at the end of the day you might go smoke a cone and chill out. Like, literally,
it's so true when you think about it just as a social thing. Just having a skate park in a town that just brings in everyone there. It's just a melting pot, and kids learn to get on with each other or not, or whatever.
BMX tracks are good for it as well, and they always seem to centre around areas where there are maybe less opportunities otherwise, don't they? Like
seems that way.
Another thing with it is like, when I didn't notice this until like my girlfriend pointed it out, but you know how like I'm 28, I could chill with a 21-year-old, and in the cycling world that's completely normal. But in any other sport or any other, like, it'd just be so odd and weird. I think that's the beauty of cycling. Like, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can kind of go and shred with anyone, because you're all there for the same thing.
Yeah, it keeps you young as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I spoke to someone who got back on a bike the other day, and the only reason he got back on a bike was just because he just wanted to do a wheelie down the road. Then that just itched him to get a mountain bike, and he was saying like how much of a kid he feels again, because he's gone off to get married now and just do his own thing outside of, like, life takes over, obviously. But now he's found bikes again. He was saying to me, like, I get why you came back and stuck at it.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. It's just, like you say, it keeps you young.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you get quite serious with BMX? Like, what age did you get really good? Because when I watch you ride, I can see that a lot of your bike control and stuff shouts BMX kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't know, because I didn't travel as much as I'd like to when I was younger, but my progression, because when I focus on something, I get so fixated on it. to the point of like, even when I go and ride now, I'll be checking out the spots visually on Google. Like if I was going to a skate park tomorrow, I'd get up all the pictures on my phone, how that skate park runs. I'd plan my clip what I was going to get at the skate park before I'd even turn up to the skate park.
Oh, that's so sick.
It's a weird way of riding.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware, like everyone makes it clear that it's a weird way. Or I always get told you only do it for the clip, but that's my media side in me that like makes me want to go and ride like that.
Yeah.
But back to your question, like I don't understand when I actually got good at BMX. It just kind of happened, and yeah, just riding so many different terrains, you just kind of progress with the time, I guess. Then
How much did you ride when you were a kid? Were you just like
every day? Like no, I didn't even go to school.
Did you
I
not?
just like, because the skate park was literally next to the school.
I saw a video when the dirt jumps are next to the school.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
the dirt jumps are next to the
Teachers
school. So the other side,
see him.
yeah, no, you can, yeah. So then dirt jumps are that side of school. The skate park is on that side of school.
Wow.
So literally, if a teacher walks out, they'd just find me. Like, yeah. Like I hated school.
Really?
I absolutely hated it.
Mm.
But I was
Did
saying
leave
to you,
at 16?
I just didn't go.
Maybe you didn't go.
Like I'd be in like maybe 2 days a week, and I just be like, I can't even be asked going in. Like mum got so many fines just from me not going to school.
And you were just riding.
Yeah, I was just riding on my own. Like
Yeah.
literally, like did not care. I'd just be in the skate park anywhere but school. But then when I'd go into school, the only aspect of school I liked, looking back at it, was my school was so multicultural. Like, so there's Asians, Pakistanis, Polish people, Romanians, all under one roof. So school was my place to learn culture. Wasn't the place to learn anything academic.
Yeah.
But now I've been to university. I've got 2 apprenticeships behind me. So I didn't need school. Like, the later life skills came. Like, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I hated school. I'd just ride bikes every day. Literally every day.
I never had the balls to skip it.
I just didn't care.
I could never do it. I don't know why. Don't think I ever really missed a day.
No.
Did you? You weren't at school? No, you weren't.
I would have got
Yeah.
so nailed.
Yeah.
The funniest part is this, yeah, is my teacher lived 2 doors next to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she always like knew what I was up to. She didn't care. But yeah, she just be like, I'd get home from what you were supposed to be at school time. She'd be like, where have you been today? I'd just be like, you know where I've been. Like, you already know the answer. Yeah, literally. Bar spins and tail whips. Like, that's the only school I needed. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I hated school.
Slightly off topic, I know, but you did end up though going on to further education. So at some
Yeah.
point you were like, actually, this might be important.
Yeah,
moving
so when I kind of dipped out of BMX, it was a bit of a change in my life. I just had a friend who passed away. I got a friend who was stabbed and passed away.
forward. Wow.
And I think them 2 deaths kind of affected me massively. And that just like shut me off from the world. I was like, nah, stuff this. Still living at Macclesfield at this point, so I was probably like 17 to 18. I was like, I just finished an apprenticeship. I was like, right, I want to go uni. I'm mad into photography. All my friends were musicians, and I didn't go down that creative route because I'm crap at music. But there was something about shooting photos of them that I was really intrigued into.
Okay.
Creative people are just really interesting anyway. So, yeah, I was like, I'm just going to dabble in uni, see what that's like. And
How obviously you spoke a little bit about, you know, growing up and it being quite hard and rough and stuff. How connected were you to stuff like that going on? Like,
very
yeah.
connected. Just as much as I'd say I'm connected now.
Yeah.
People who I grew up around, like when I step onto my estate now, if someone who's a fan of my riding sees me with the people that I might just stop and chat to in the shop, like, why is he speaking to this crackhead?
Right.
But really, that crackhead was a friend from school who I've got love for from then. No matter what they're getting up to now, I can't change my view of who they was when they was younger. So I will stop and speak to literally anyone. Doesn't matter what walk of life you came from. like I've got time for anyone who's got time for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still kind of in that lifestyle, but I have so much going on for myself. I stay away from that. But if I see people who are in that world, I'll still stop and say hi, because I'm not going to change who I am just because of how the world sees me or how the world perceives me. So yeah, I'm still like where I live now is still the same house I grew up in.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so like even though I'm half and half between Manchester, I still spend a lot of time with my mum. Mum's a single parent. She's the only person in that house, so it's nice to spend what could be her last 20 years on earth around her.
Yeah.
And I only moved back to Macclesfield 2 years ago. No, a year ago. And that was mainly for that reason of I want to be around my mum. I've now got a niece.
Okay.
And when I was living in the city, I'd go home and my niece wouldn't even know who I was because I was away from the house so much. And that feeling of your niece not knowing who you are, I hate it. So I just wanted to be back around them. And
That's nice.
yeah, so I'm still in that area where we grew up. Yeah, and like you say, like I still have to be around these people, even though I'm not involved with them people.
Yeah.
I've still got to be around them and kind of say hi if I see them on the street and stuff.
Yeah.
So when you say bikes saved you from that life and prison and stuff, it's because literally you can see what you can see the people that you grew up with, what they've changed into, and how
people
life's
I was
gone.
chilling with from like 12 years old to 15, say a good 50-60% have been prison. 10% of them are probably crack addicts.
Really?
Another percent of them are just going through life doing the same stuff we was doing at 15. And I look at them and think, sorry if any of them are watching, I look at them and think, yo, fix up. Like, life is so much bigger than this town or this estate. Go do something.
It's pretty unique
can't be that
perspective,
hard.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it
It's
is,
quite rare that you... I mean, I guess, what would you say? I guess you've kind of already said BMX, but like, it must have been more that stopped you from going down that route, because it's very easy to do what's around you, isn't it?
A big factor is, I don't know, like, a big factor is like seeing my brother be in prison, seeing my dad be in prison.
Okay.
Never got on with my dad, hated him. And I wanted to be anything but the man he was. So I thought, I'm going to have to do whatever I can to get so far away from being that man. Like, I even changed my name because I don't want to be associated to that man. And yeah, I think that's pushed me in such a direction where it's like, even though BMX was the biggest factor, pushed me in a direction I was like, I cannot be anything like these people. So I'm just going to go over here and do my own thing. And shit's working out to this day. Sorry if I don't know if you can swear or not.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, stuff's working out exactly how I planned when I was younger.
Do you think there's a moment back, you know, in your childhood where you got that perspective to zoom out and be like, I can actually go a different path here?
Yeah, God's honest truth
Yeah.
is I got into someone was being racist to me, got in a fight, and I actually thought I killed him. Like, I only hit him once. And yeah, I think I was standing over someone thinking I've killed him. But really, I was just acting out from someone being racist and just didn't like how the situation was going.
Yeah.
And that was a big moment where I was like, if I'm 14 and I can do that to someone, I'm never fighting again. I've never fought since that day.
Yeah.
Never, like, even shown anger since that day.
Wow.
I think that, along with BMX, along with my dad, was massive factors where it's like, something needs to change.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think 14 years old was probably when, 14, 15 was probably when I was like, right, let's do something.
You are such a sponge when you're that age. You kind of forget how much of a sponge you are.
It's a product of your environment.
Like, you can go either way, can't you?
Yeah.
You can be trying to impress the bad kids
Yeah.
in a bad way, or you can try and impress the bad kids in a good way.
Yeah.
See, I think you learn pretty young though, because like at that age, that's very very impressive to have that like self-reflection. You know, like looking down, thinking, what if he was actually dead? Like, how is this going?
Yeah, my mum always says like I was an adult at 10 years old.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I was like, she always says like I was pretty clued up from a young age.
And that's
I always
because
knew
they're going through a lot of stuff
Yeah,
at a young age, right?
definitely.
You sort of
And she always,
fast-tracked.
yeah, but she always knew that I'd go and do something. And same with my little sister, she is so intelligent. Like, she's so far ahead of what I was at that age. And it's good, like, everything my mum's done for me, my brother and sister, to keep us away from that kind of life is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, she is, the upbringing she had as well, like, she was adopted and kind of just had to navigate this world on her own. So yeah, seeing what she's done with me, my brother and sister, is like phenomenal.
That's amazing,
It's crazy.
dude. Really, really, really nice story. It is. Because I think like my partner works, or did work as well, a lot in education and being in schools. And I think a lot of it, you see these families that are these sort of like synonymous families in a town, and it's just passed on from generation to generation.
Oh man, yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh yeah, that's that family. That's what they're like.
Yeah.
And it takes someone really impressive to just try and flick that switch and go in another way.
You ever seen Soft White Underbelly? I probably bang on about it too much on the podcast.
No, but I definitely will check it out.
Oh mate, it's so good because it's just like, well, I mean, like there's it's on Skid Row, so it's all these sort of down and outs, and like you already said, you meet people that are now considered down and out. If someone saw you talking to them, you just learn it's not a mistake. It's all laid out for you.
Yeah.
It's literally laid out for you. It's not down to that person. They don't have control over it. It takes an awful lot to get out of it when you hear about their upbringing, their history, and all of that.
Time's the biggest healer. I don't think anyone's so far away of changing their life. I just feel like you just give something time, knuckle down at it. Something's got to give. Like same with anything. If you work hard enough for something is going to happen. And yeah, I think systematically, like, people won't... You get to a point in your own head where you think nothing's working, but really everything you did 3 weeks ago is probably coming into fruition right now. Yeah. And yeah, I think some people don't think like that. Some people just think, oh, it's only happening to me. I'm just going to stay in this because I can't be arse changing. Like, why would I change when I'm already at this point?
So what would you say about that environment and that estate that kept some of the people you grew up with down? What is it? Is there anything specific that you can actually like say?
It's a very small-minded place. Like, people don't like taking themselves out the norm. Like, there's people that I speak to who've not left that town in like 4 or 5 years. And literally, Manchester is a 20-minute train away. Go get some culture. Go have a scran at a nice restaurant. It's not the kebab house that you've ate at for 15 years. Yeah. Like, just go do something. Go see the world. Go see different people. Like, and I just think that small-minded mentality, if you're stuck in it, your blinkers are on. Like, you can't see anything other than what's in front of you and what's around you. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of them people that I'm referencing, they just don't leave that area. It's just... The edge of the estate is the end of the earth to them. Like, I speak to some of them and I just think, yo, you're so dumb. Like, you think you're street smart, but really you're just Macclesfield estate smart. And your knowledge doesn't go further than the 4 corners of this estate. And yeah, I feel like that is a massive factor to why they just are in that circle.
Yeah. It blew my mind. I did that street race in Colombia. I built the track and it went through 5 different, like, these were like gang controlled areas, and the people at the top, this is one bike track, so you can imagine how far it is, whatever. 2.5 minute track. How far is it from the top to the bottom of a 2.5 minute track? It's not that much. But there's people, we had like a team of people that lived there that were working with us, carrying wood, whatever. And like they'd never been to the bottom of the track. And it just blew my mind. You know, like
wild, isn't it?
That kind of like, yeah. And then,
it is, it's wild.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't fathom that life.
No.
But to them, it's probably the norm. And that's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I didn't travel to a different country till I was 23. And as soon as I travelled that first trip, I was like, I got addicted. I went to like 5 different countries within 2 months.
Really?
Just Ryanair, Skyscanner flights, wherever I could go. I was going. I got hooked straight away. Thinking that year of being 23, I'd been to like 5-6 different countries, just dotting around, picked up some different culture, and it was sick. Like, don't know where the money came from, but made it work. Skyscanner. Like, I even went to Paris. Went to Paris for £15 return on a flight,
Really?
just because it was £15.
Do they still do those flights? Like,
Yeah.
I don't see them anymore.
Yeah,
Go
I
on
don't see
Skyscanner.
Really,
There's
yeah.
flights all the
Yeah,
time.
but what would you type in? Just the date that you want to go?
So on Skyscanner, you can literally put from your airport to the cheapest location in Europe, and it'll show you like where to go. And most flights are no more than like 50 quid.
Yeah.
That's a return as well. So yeah, you could just float about the manor, just get about in it. The world's your oyster kind of thing. Like, just float about the world. But yeah, like for me, I'm glad I only got to travel as an adult.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't have appreciated it if I was. Like, there's so many people I speak to who managed to travel around when they was younger, and
Yeah.
they just don't rate it now. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm mad into it. Like, I love it. Do it on my own most of the time as well.
Yeah.
Just get about, book flight. Yeah, I love it.
When I think about it, it's probably the thing that's changed me the most. Is probably traveling around.
Yeah.
If I imagine my life without it, it's probably I'd probably quite a different person. I actually do think that. I know they're all just pointless trips, riding my bike and going, but it's It's about all of the things that you see on the way, isn't it?
Yeah, you pick up so much knowledge just by meeting someone who's from a different country.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally just that.
yeah, that is it. Like, I went out to Mexico for Free Ride Fiesta, and there was so many different people from all over the world there, and everyone got on like a house on fire. Like, it was dope. And yeah, just learning so much about how people live outside of bikes at home, or what they do in their day to day when they're not posting Instagram clips. It's so sick. Like,
It makes you think, doesn't it? You've got all those different people in Mexico managing to get along really well, and then you go home and like here you've got two schools that beef, and then you've got like you were saying earlier, the estates around the skate park, and everyone's
so
just
true.
it's wild.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's
true.
absolutely wild. But like, even when you go to Spain, like, do you know how we'd probably go bed between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Whereas out there, like, they'll still be up on the streets at 3 a.m. dotting about, chilling outside the house. I just find it mad when you come back to UK, everyone's tucked up in bed by that point. Like, no one's socialising properly. I've got a sick thing going at the minute. Like, all my immediate friends, every night we have a FaceTime, just running. Like, more time, we won't even be talking to each other.
Do you remember it's on?
Yeah, no, all the time. But then, like, it could be silent for like half an hour, then someone will just go, "Oi, what are you up to?" And it's like 5 man will just jump in like, "Oh, I'm doing this." Like, yeah, it's mint. And like, that's the way how we connect. Because a lot of my friends, like my friend Rick, who's like, got to speak about him because he was a massive change in that BMX area. He used to film all my old videos.
Right.
Yeah, like, he lives in Manchester, got friends that live elsewhere. So we all like stay connected just through that FaceTime group at night.
That's cool.
Every night as well, religiously.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah, it's
Really
dope
cool.
thing.
Speaking about religion, here's an ad break, which isn't for a religion. All right, man, we're in the ad break, and I'm getting older, you're getting older, we're all getting older.
Yeah, we're all. That's a fact.
It's a fact.
Dude. That's
so
a
I'm
fact.
starting to lose things, dude, and maybe you can sympathise.
Your
It's like
keys.
keys, my whips don't come back as quick as they used to anymore.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you've still got the odd manual here and there, I reckon. What else
Yeah.
am I losing? Hair's going.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like general, just like feeling of well-being is probably diminishing very slowly.
Oh, mate, I'm really sorry to hear it.
I know. And a lot of that apparently can be down to us as men losing our testosterone, starting to sort of get a little bit lower as we get older.
Okay.
Which is why we're going to give this company here a little go. It's called MarsMen. Okay, mengotomars.com. Now this is it's a natural testosterone booster. So it's not like you got to go to your local gym, go speak to some dude and be like, "Hey man, like, can you sort me out?" It's not that sort of testosterone booster. This is like a natural one. And I'm really excited. I'm genuinely trying this at the moment. As you know, we're currently recording this ad on November the 4th. It's not March, November the 4th. And you take 5 tablets a day. And I'm really sticking to it. And I'm excited to see if I feel different from it. And I'm hoping, from looking at all the studies and seeing some of the reviews that this company's had, I'm going to see a little bit of something.
I don't think you see a little. I think you'll see a lot, because it's the most potent and natural testosterone stack on earth, dude.
Yes.
They're big claims.
They are big claims. Within this little tablet, you have got Tonkat Ali, which apparently boosts testosterone, enhances libido, improves fertility, and supports muscle growth.
You've got Shilajit, which improves fertility and boosts testosterone levels.
Okay, K1 and K2 supports bone health and density, improves mood, and encourages testosterone production.
We've got vitamin D, dude. We all know what that does, but it's essential for maintaining cellular health and helping regulate testosterone production.
Yeah, it's got zinc in there, an essential trace mineral that plays a role in testosterone metabolism and immune function.
Taurine reduces oxidative stress, improves blood flow, and supports increased testosterone levels.
Okay, and some fenugreek supports testosterone production, DHT levels, and male vitality.
And the last one
is
boron. It's a trace mineral with the potential to increase free testosterone and regulate estrogen levels.
Nice. It is hormone-free, non-GMO, vegan, third-party tested, made in the US of A, and made in a CGMP facility. All right?
Nice.
We're still waiting at this moment for our discount code. We have got one, but to see it, it's in the show description.
Yeah,
Let's put it in there. All right?
Nice.
Still waiting for it.
You know, you said it's third-party tested. It's also going to be fourth and fifth-party tested, because you and I both, since the moment we got it, we've been going for it. So it'll be really interesting, won't it? It'll be cool to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah, thank you, MarsMen, which is mengotomars.com. Input the discount code in the show description and you can get yourself a deal. You can try and increase your testosterone. You can feel better, look jacked, potentially. And what's not to love about this product? Pretty excited to try it. Thank you, MarsMen.
Thanks, MarsMen. Back to the show.
Woo! Beautiful. We're back in.
Nice ad, dude.
Fantastic ad, everybody. Well done. It was life-changing, to say the least. So when, it's kind of going all over the place, aren't we? But like, when did mountain bikes become a thing? And also, when did the bike stuff, cycling, become a bit more of a career?
Yeah, because you stepped out of BMX, right?
Yeah, I was gone. I was just chilling.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, where did you
Uni.
go? Yeah.
I was at uni studying.
Okay.
Yeah, just
No riding though. Where did you go to uni?
in Manchester.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, blagged my way into it.
Really?
Fully. Remember, I got no school grades.
No.
So I blagged my way into that.
Really?
How did you show him bar spins?
Nah, right. So, remember Black Lives Matter? So many people wanted to know about black people and give people opportunities, and that is how I got into uni.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was like some sort of...
Well, when I went for the interview, like, the woman said to me, she's like, it's nice to have you here because it's such a white-dominated industry. It'd be nice to just have you on the course. And she's seen my portfolio anyway, so she, like, kind of wanted me off the back of that. And she's like, yeah, she'd love to see a black photographer come through from Manchester and be the one to support that. So, yeah, big up Caroline Edge.
Well done, Caroline.
Yeah, she let me onto the course and...
Nice.
Yeah, just knuckled down a bit and started studying. And yeah, met my partner the first week of uni. And yeah, she's...
Fresh as week.
Yeah.
Literally it was. Yeah, literally it
Stinger.
was. Stinger, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, the amount of things she's taught me
Really, yeah.
just to become a man. And yeah, she supports every crazy idea I have. And she has to put up with me being so erratic, hardly ever home, here, there and everywhere. And yeah, she just supports it massively. So yeah, I was at university studying, and that's also where mountain biking came in.
Right,
I think
okay.
I was just, yeah, because lockdown had happened as well. So
Wow, is
I think...
Is it that new for you, is it?
Yeah,
I get confused with
like,
time, dude.
I only started in...
And we're old.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
old.
I only started riding in mountain bikes in 2020.
No way.
Yeah, so 5 years in now. But
Did it feel like a bit of a cheat? You already had all of this stuff from all of this BMX life that you'd had.
Yeah, but I put on so much weight from then to then.
Oh, okay.
So part of getting a bike was, I think like I was just plodding around uni and kids had always come through doing wheelies, and like that wheelie culture was popping off. And I always liked the look of the bike they was riding. It was always like a hardtail mountain bike or a mountain bike. Then COVID came in, so I was out of employment, but I had a student loan coming in, and I just thought, you know what, this student loan's getting spanked straight on a bike. Bought a bike from Liverpool, which I'm still to this day think it was stolen. It was just a dirt jumper, and at the time we had the indoor place in Manchester called Dirt Factory.
Yeah,
Yes.
I went
It's
there, yeah.
unfortunately not there anymore.
Yeah.
And I was working a marketing job for Sellotape, random. Like, so even though...
When
like,
did that wrap up?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I've
Not
got to
bad.
try and
No, I'll
think
give
of
you
more.
that.
People don't leave either. It's quite sticky.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
I'm on a roll here, Davey.
Slid that in smooth there. But yeah, that was like real random. But across the road from there was Dirt Factory, so started going in there, and straight away I met Stu the mechanic in there, who's probably one of the loveliest guys I've ever met, and Dan, the owner of Dirt Factory. I just started going there. It's just some little chav, just straight out. Just thought, just start blipping it up on a bike. Then instantly, like, everything I could do on a BMX just came back straight away.
Did it? Yeah, like full muscle
literally
memory.
like I didn't even have a day off. It was just all installed in me. And so I think being around there, meeting like people in that area, like everyone got on dead well because they was all from Manchester and really supportive people. And I met Dirt Factory Dan Macon, who was the owner, and trying to remember it as it goes because I've never actually thought about this, but I think he just saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself. I remember I was sat at this office job one day and he'd called me and I was like, use this bell in my phone. don't rate this at all. Bearing in mind I didn't have anything on Instagram or TikTok. Like no one knew that I was back riding. I was just riding, hated social media, didn't want anything to do with it.
Had you done it before? Like, is there old clips?
Nah, there's old clips, but I wasn't like into social media as such. Like, just didn't rate it at all. Hated the whole aspect of it. But I love creating stuff. I love media. My girlfriend also was at university studying film, so like the household we was in, we was heavily into media. So yeah, Dan saw something in me that I definitely didn't see in myself, and he was just like, dude, like, why don't you just go for it? Like, COVID's happening. I'll get you into some of it. Like, I'll help you out with, like, events and stuff. Then, yeah, it just kind of snowballed from there, really. Then one day, my girlfriend was like, just upload something on TikTok. I was like, nah, absolutely not. Little did I know, she started editing a video for me already. I looked at it, I was like, that's pretty sick, fair play.
Really, yeah.
Uploaded it, like, in the morning. We was driving somewhere in the car. Then my phone just kept turning off. I was like, what's going on here? Turn it on, thermometer come up. It turned off straight away. I was like, yo, my new phone's broke. Finally come on, and, like, the video was just viral.
Really?
Like, the first video I uploaded just went boom.
Did it?
Like, went crazy. And it just ran on from there. Like, every week I'd just do like a little confirmation video, and it just, every video I'd upload would just go boom. Like, it was wild. So I always call mountain biking my side quest because it was never actually my goal. My goal was always to be around media and photography, like, because I love that equally as much as I like riding. So yeah, mountain biking was kind of a side quest that took off before I could even control it to not take off.
Wow.
So yeah, it just boomed without me wanting it to boom, in a sense.
How weird is it, the thought that, like, you know, when you really think about those numbers and how many people it's reaching, and you think about a phone, it's literally it's
Yeah.
overheating from too many people looking at and interacting with your video of you riding a bike.
Yeah.
Like, it's so obscure,
But before this, remember, I've been around musicians and stuff who explained the same story to me, and I've always thought, you're lying, that never happens. Then it happened to me, I was like, right, it does actually happen. Like, the phone thing does start turning off and it does start overheating. And yeah, like, it was wild. And like, I just looked at my girlfriend and it was just like, I don't know what to do right now. Like, it's weird that the name was always Lando Steezy, because I don't know where that came from. It was just random. Like, I just thought it was a funny name. Yeah. It was also like, when I'd send invoices out for photography, Leo Smith just sounded so boring. So I was just like, Lando Steezy. Like, Steez was always a name that was used in BMX. Like, it sounds pretty funny. Yeah. It's kind of rememberable. So yeah, just super random. And yeah, so that's kind of like how things started. But then within probably 3 months of uploading clips, I got speaking to John Oldale through Tom, who's the sales rep at Marin.
Yep.
Because he used to ride at Dirt
near
Factory.
you as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think John just took a punt on me, and like the whole thing of like Black Lives Matter was going on, and John just thought it was really exciting probably to just have someone who's kind of different to what the industry's seen before on the team. And I've got nothing but love for John for like taking that punt on me and just kind of bringing me into a world that was like fully the unknown.
What did you know about it at that point? Like,
nothing.
What did you know about mountain biking?
I didn't watch mountain biking.
You had no idea. It's just a tool to do bar spins on.
The only thing I watched of mountain biking was probably, I think, like Matt Jones's build series, and I used to be like mad into Max Fredrickson's vlogs when I didn't even have a bike. I used to watch his vlogs when I didn't even ride. That period when I was at uni, I'd just watch his vlogs because he was sick. Yeah. And I thought I always wanted to learn an unturn down. The way that he does them is just so butter. Yeah. And I was like, I just want to learn this. But it's so weird being from Macclesfield, because I didn't know who Rat Boy or 50 to 1 was. I didn't have a clue who they was. I didn't even know they existed. Wow. Yeah, so... And
all that riding, as far like, if your house is there, how far away are those, like...
So the 50 to 1, the old 50 trails? To 1 unit is probably 10 minutes from a house.
Is it, yeah?
Berg Tech is 5 minutes from a house.
God, it's so funny, isn't it? It's all going on and you just don't know until you...
Didn't have a clue. Yeah. Like, the forest is... You can see it from a house, like, 15-minute ride away.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, I just didn't know.
Idea.
Because I literally was living in the city at that point as well. So all I knew was just this first clip went on Instagram. Didn't follow any riders, didn't watch any. I just followed like same thing I kind of follow now, just like art pages or photography, because like that's what I love. Or I just follow artists or other sports people because I'm mad into football as well. Like, so weird. Like, my timeline just isn't mountain biking. It's like, obviously it comes up, but it's just, it's not really mountain biking.
But it's almost not BMX either, is it? Because like you were saying, YouTube didn't exist, so you're just doing it like for... It's pretty pure in a way. It's just the riding, isn't it? Yeah. It's like actually just the skate park that you learnt to ride in.
Literally, like, I think heavily influenced by Harry Main, because he was always in the skate parks that I'd ride.
Right.
So like being around Harry was like very inspirational to just... He's obviously gone off in his career now to just do whatever he wants, and everything he touches turns to gold. Like, he's such a odd but amazing character to think that he just dropped everything at the peak of his career and was like, I'm just going to do what makes me happy. And now, like, even when you speak to him, he's as happy as he's ever been, just living like that and just doing what he wants. I love that. It's very like inspirational to myself, like being around that person, to then also just living in this bubble of like, I do kind of just do what I want. Like, I don't really conform to what mountain biking wants me to do, or because like as much as I love it, I love the sport, I always call it my side quest. Like, it literally just came to me. Like, I didn't go looking to be this professional mountain biker. It literally just fell on my toes and kind of just ran with it. But yeah, going back to it, with the Marin situation, like that was like my first sponsor, and that kind of happened. And really random, Schwalbe sponsored me as like the first person they found through TikTok.
Oh, really?
So it's like to them to see like whether, I feel like to them it was to see like, is TikTok like valuable for a creator to come on board as an athlete, and you know, is it beneficial to kind of work in that way? Because before my Instagram took off, my TikTok was like way bigger,
right?
Whereas now it's like kind of reversed.
Okay.
Like my main audience is Instagram and not TikTok.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was like Marin, Schwalbe, then BergTech realised that I was a local, so they came in to support me, which is dope because them guys, like, they're mega.
Yeah, they're legit.
Like, such a great firm to be around.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not with them anymore, but they are such amazing people.
Yeah.
Like, such a dope group of... They're so normal, and, like, having that feeling of such normal, down-to-earth people that you're actually in a working relationship with. Very, like, homely feel. Like, because you guys probably know there's some brands that you do work with where you're just so far detached from how they do things, and your kind of vision doesn't really line up what they do as a brand. And
it's pretty rare for it to be like, I think you said 10-minute walk or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
literally.
quite insane, isn't it? No wonder it feels like home.
I never used to announce when I'd turn up as well. I'd just turn up whenever. Like if I
mystery
was just
shopper.
passing random. No, yeah, literally. If I was just passing randomly, like, oh yeah, they're just there. But that is from the council estate because you just used to walk in people's houses.
Right, okay.
You never used to knock on it. Like my friends, I never used to knock on. I'd just walk in the house.
Right.
Whereas, like, same with what I do now with BergTech, I'll just turn up. Like, yo, guys, you good? Doesn't matter how busy their day is. I'd just turn up and, yeah, it'd be all Gucci. But
That's cool.
Yeah.
So through these sponsorships, you actually tried different bikes, right? Because you ride, like you said, everything.
Yeah.
So, like, is that through sponsorship or is that
Yeah,
through stuff that you've seeked out?
Definitely, like, so when I was with Marin, it was just the dirt jumper, the Alcatraz, and the Alpine Trail. And the Alpine Trail kind of never really was into enduro as such, but then I dipped my hand into it. I kind of started loving it. Then, yeah, I only rid them two bikes whilst I was working with Marin, and that was just like give you so much different style of different ways of riding. You can use both of them bikes more or less anywhere.
Must have been pretty cool to explore because you got so much good riding about you. Quite cool to explore all these spots that you probably didn't even know.
Nah, I didn't have a clue. Like,
they're like doorstep spots as well.
Literally didn't have a clue. Like I always knew Mac Forest was there, but literally I'd never go. Like I could see it from my bedroom window, but I just never just used to think it was a mission. Like why would I go up there? There's another. So where I live, like there's a woods that way and there's a woods that way. Whereas I would always go to that woods because it was closer to my house than the forest. So yeah, like learning how to ride that kind of terrain up around that area. Then as things progress, you start trying bike parks, which I was never a fan of, like the big bike parks. It never really suited my riding. They're just cold, wet places to go. So yeah, that's why you never really see me in a bike park. Then yeah, moving on from Marin, started working with Nukeproof.
Yep.
Which was absolutely sick. That's when in between Marin and Nukeproof, I also filmed with Anthill. So that was a Shimano film because they came on board.
Yeah.
And that changed everything.
Really?
Like, that Shimano film was like, oh right, you're actually a pro now.
Wow.
Because that video was doing crazy in America where it went into like some film festivals and they flew me out to America to like go and host and like present this film, which I was like, oh right, this is like, bearing in mind that was the second ever flight I went on to America. So yeah, things just started like snowballing way quicker than I could kind of put a stop to it.
Okay.
And not gonna lie, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I think like because I have a weird thing with anxiety.
Yeah.
Right now, I can speak to whoever, but then if you add 5 more people in this room, I'm mute.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as the room starts getting packed, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do busy spaces. Like,
No, wow, I've only met you a few times, really, but I would never have guessed that from me.
No one guessed it. I literally got the pink pills in my pocket. Like, yeah, propanol out my head.
Right.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah. So, but my anxiety works in a very weird way. Like, so right now, calm, comfortable, but literally 3 more people in this room, I'd be like, whoa.
Wow.
Can't do this.
What do you think that is?
Yeah, I was gonna.
The anxiety from the trauma that I had when I was younger, being around very odd people who are unpredictable, and you don't know what their next move is. So I feel like that has stemmed on in my life to kind of only started riddling me like after COVID.
Did it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I was always like very strong-minded, but then COVID, we spent so much time
Alone.
on our own. Yeah,
I think
so,
it's affected a lot of people. That.
yeah, it
different
kind of
ways.
just like dimmed you off from the world.
Mm.
And again, that's why 90% of the time I ride on my own, or I'll ride on my own with one other person to take clips.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just prefer it like that because you kind of make your own journey of what you're doing on the day. I feel like Chris Kyle and his crew are the sickest people at projecting that, because Chris will literally only be out with like Marcus and Matty Lambert and look at the art that they create together. Like, they're the dream trio.
It's
And
true.
yeah, just like being a good friend of Chris's as well, like he's explained to me like why he does it and why it just works for him. And I was like, dude, it's the same with me. Like, literally, give me one cameraman, I'll ride way better than I would if I was in a room with 5-10 people.
Yeah, I completely can see why. But then that Anthill shoot must have been, I mean, that's quite a big production house, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to know something really funny about this? Right, so for 3 months they was messaging me like, do you want to do this shoot? I was like, nah, I'm good. Nah. Literally another month would go by. Nah, I'm good. Even when they started offering like the money for it, I was like, nah, I'm good. Until I told my old videographer Noah that they messaged me. He's like, bro, like, you do know Anthill are like the biggest.
Yeah,
I was like, what? What are you on about? He's like, dude, they're like the biggest company to go and film with. Straight away, I was on the email like, yeah, I'll do it when you want to shoot. But that shoot, just from my knowledge of mountain biking, was so slim.
Right.
They nearly didn't happen just because I didn't have a clue who he was. Didn't even know how they got my email or anything. I was just like, nah.
That's amazing.
Don't want to do it.
So
But
was
yeah.
it a Shimano had gone to them and then they come to you?
Yeah,
and
so
it was one of them.
I think Shimano had found me through just Instagram, just seeing like what I kind of do in the community is like helping kids out and coaching and
Yeah.
the photography side. And I think they just wanted to paint a picture of like, this is something that the industry's probably not seen before. So yeah, they kind of came with, it's weird, they knew way more about me. Stuff, I was like, how do you know all this stuff about me? Because none of this is out there to find. And the dude at the time was like, mate, I've been digging, been watching
Really?
your content and kind of just like keeping up and building a story from what you tell online. And I was like, mate, you literally know everything about me. And none of this is like accessible stuff you'd find out. But that just shows how good Anthill are at their job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they
Wow,
are.
that's a true creative.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. But yeah, it's funny how that shoot never nearly happened. Just because I didn't have a clue who he was. Yeah. So, funny little gem of that. But yeah, moving on from that, it was Nukeproof.
Yeah.
And that was like a real sick time. Even though it only lasted like 6 months.
Oh, yeah, you're in that. You're in
we
it
did a
till-
lot.
for the
Yeah.
end.
What we worked on together, like I got a video done with ranking.
Yeah.
Just little bits, like made it into magazines, articles, like got so many pink bike homepages just from working with that brand in 6 months. And that was another turning point where I was like, oh, this is getting a bit real. Bear in mind, I don't think I was earning any money from the industry at that point. Everything was fully through like the marketing I do on the side of the photography, or my student loan was carrying me over.
Right.
But to the outside, that people probably thought, nah, this guy's probably being paid. But I wasn't taking anything from the industry at that point. But yeah, what we did with Nukeproof was phenomenal. Rob, who used to run Nukeproof, he like really took me under the wing, because I feel like his upbringing was, there was some similarities between his upbringing and my upbringing, and I think he like really messed with like the stuff that I do in the community, and like he was really hyped to just kind of have me on board and kind of guided me in a way that other brand managers didn't really give me information that he'd drop on me, and he was like really helpful as a brand manager to kind of navigate myself through such a crazy industry.
So when you say about your community work, is this your coaching? Yeah.
Yeah, so not only I've been doing coaching, like I don't do it as much as I'd like to anymore, because like life's just busy, but we was also doing like pop-up shows in Oldham. I don't know if you've ever heard of Oldham, but it's like quite a rough area in Manchester, and this was with Dirt Factory as well. And Dan, who owns Dirt Factory, he'd set up loads of stuff for like naughty boys schools, or come up to Farmer John's, and they'd just have a day out hanging out with myself and riding, and I'd kind of teach them mountain biking and get them kind of into the sport, and just teach them like, look, like, you don't have to go this route. You can come up to Farmer John's, which is 10 minutes away from your house, and you can have a shred. Even Farmer John's, like, he was just letting...
He's a good dude, eh?
He was letting them in for free, because he has that same mindset of John always gives the underdog a chance. Like, there's so many people who's worked at John's who might not be able to get a job somewhere else, but John will take a punt on them, and really, like, yeah, he's a massive part of my career as well, like, of how I've kind of been able to move through the industry and do stuff that I wanted to do. He's allowed me to use the land to coach and kind of do these things. So yeah, just like little bits and bobs that done to help out in the community, and like just turning up for, you know, like any event. Like I'm so hard. It's so hard for me to say no to something.
Okay.
Just because my time, do you know what I mean? Like giving my time is nothing. Like, it costs me nothing to go and give my time. So I'm more than happy to kind of do anything anyone asks me. Like, it's funny, so many kids like message me now though, asking for like random stuff. And the odd one, I'll just like, yo, send me your postcode. I'll just send something. But like some people, I just kind of have to reel it in, because I don't have a lot to give. What
would you say, from your perspective, mountain biking's been like inclusive for you?
Nah, not at all. Like,
there you go. Okay.
It is like, I think I'm probably your first person of colour on this podcast.
Elliot, but yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, me and Elliot, stuff, so that's 2 out of...
Yeah.
So that just goes to show, like, it is such... But it's such a minority in the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, on the ground...
We're not avoiding people.
Yeah, no. on the ground, on the ground, and what we see in our bike parks, or what we see everywhere, there's so many different people of colour riding. I don't understand why the industry doesn't let onto this, because you remember a time when I first came into the industry, female riders wasn't represented the same way they are now. And I feel like the females did a phenomenal job through COVID to then start working with brands, which has now had a knock-on effect to now sell bikes to women. Because a brand's end goal is to sell product, right? Yeah. So the women did a phenomenal job of marketing themselves in a way that, look, we're here, we ride as well. We're just as good as the men, if not better than most of the men. Why aren't we being treated the same? And I feel like the blueprint can be followed of what the females did, but with people of colour. If you start selling through the marketing strategies that you have, if you start bringing on athletes of colour, you're going to have that knock-on effect of then you can probably sell a bike to someone of colour, because they have that representation of who they seen. It's the same as like, if I turn on the TV and watch any football team, their whole roster is just so many different races, and you have so many people you can gauge yourself to and relate to just because you kind of look like them. Whereas I've not had the chance to have that in mountain biking. Someone always say, people always say to me, Brad Sims or Elliot, they're nothing like me. Like, we have nothing in relation whatsoever. So I can't have that same, like, I can't draw inspiration from them purely because I don't feel like I relate to them whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's totally.
And I think
totally.
like you can't say, but you have Elliot or you have Brad when it's like what? So that's me, Brad, and Elliot out of.
Is there more
thousands
people of
other-
colour in different pockets? Obviously, right now we're using mountain biking as an example, but I'd say with the wheelie culture,
Yeah,
that's probably
so-
way more city.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. And like the wheelie culture and what Jake does in London.
Shout out Jake.
Yeah, shout out Jake. He's by far the most inspiring person I've met in this industry.
That's sick.
He's like, what if people actually knew what that guy does day in, day out, he'd be a legend of this sport. Like the amount of bums he's put on seats in London, you have to go there to experience it, to see like the aura that he has and the impact he has and the events that he puts on. It's not like so I used to think that he just puts a flyer out and people will turn up. He goes way more in depth. He'll contact the police, he'll contact the community, he'll contact the council, he'll make sure everything is like fully goes by the book, no swerving, and he'll really orchestrate an event. And not only that, Jake has an incredible story to tell, and also what he does for that culture and giving people a voice. It's mental. Like I was speaking to the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just casting a few black riders for a few shoots." I was like, "You don't even like." He doesn't even have to do that. He could just do his own thing. But the fact that he's putting on people from his community, he could have gone and done that job himself.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna give this to RJ or give this to Souls or give it to someone else." And it's like, dude, like you're literally passing up work just to give someone else a seat at the table. And it's like,
I don't know the numbers, but that Bike Storm event he puts on, is it Bike Storm?
Yeah,
I don't know what the numbers are, but it's like
thousands.
it blew me
it's
away. It's like
wild.
more than the people at Fort William World Cup riding bikes through the street.
Yeah.
And
It's
what's
like,
so nice
who's done
about
that?
Who's
it?
done that? Yeah.
What's so nice about it? Every single person you speak to there is lovely.
Yeah,
Like they're so like that. Him and his friends who have just been to Barcelona with him. It's sick for me because if I've not got my phone out filming, I'll turn around and 3 other people are getting the clip for me. So it's like I don't even have to do any work.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all so driven by like we just want to create in our own way, and that's all we want. We don't want anything more than just to create our content. And they like a lot of them. I speak to them, they don't even care about being sponsored. They're just like just want to make some content and that's it. Like,
I'm hyped at the chance to get to ride with Jake more because now he's got obviously he rides Marin, doesn't he?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
he's great to follow down the trail. It's
yeah,
all right, lad.
just the chance to ride mountain bikes with him in the woods is like
Yeah,
he's such a
I've
hype
done it
man, and it's so
such
fun.
an unorthodox style when he's on a mountain bike, but he goes rapid.
Yeah, unorthodox is one word for it. It was so lovely to go for a ride with him the other week because he just said this like really poignant thing. You know, it's like a guy from the city, right? Like, let's not make no bones about it. It was just like he just stopped. He's like, "Oh, I just love riding in the woods now." And I was like, "Mate, that's so sick to hear."
Man. He's came
Like-
up and stayed at my house in Macclesfield. as
Really,
well.
it's just so cool.
He was on about moving to Wales.
He was on about it. I
Yeah.
don't think he should.
I think he should, man. He'd be straight back.
Yeah, he definitely would. But yeah, no, it's dope to see like and the impact that he's having working with a mountain bike brand.
Yeah.
If I've already been to City and seen firsthand, like he's selling product. Like there are kids buying lots of Marins from Bike
sure.
Shack
For
purely just from him being there. And
From
it's
Jake
like,
being on him, yeah.
it's an impact that money can't buy as well. I feel like his natural progression to build that community. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things in marketing that can be bought, but that is something that no amount of money could buy.
No.
That kind of influence.
That community, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that impact for sure. Speaking of impact, we're going to make an impact on some people's lives with this ad break. Mate, this one is the easiest ad read that we do. We're just going to speak from the heart. WORX have been a sponsor of ours for years, and we've both used the majority of the tools at this point.
Absolutely. I mean,
loads.
I've really sort of redone my house with WORX tools.
Yeah, I've got a plethora.
I bought in mine.
Show and tell.
This is you what? Sorry, yeah, it's show and tell.
Show and tell.
Exactly. So this is my Hydra shot, and I bought it in because I wanted to do show and tell and
Nice.
talk about the things that I really love about it.
Please.
Is that okay?
I'd love for you to do that, please.
So basically, one of the key things beyond the actual function of this, which we'll get into in a second, it's the fact that it's part of the power share system. Now, every single power tool I own, and whether that's garden, home, DIY, my chainsaw, trail building, I've got 2 chainsaws.
Ooh.
I need to actually keep my voice down, otherwise WORX will hear and they'll stop sending me anything. I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
But this power share, this goes in everything I own. So I can't tell you how easy that makes life.
Yeah,
I've always
100%.
got something charged up. I'm not the most dialed with like having a set up charging area. So it's always good to know that you've always got batteries.
Yep. It's true.
Pop it in here in a waterproof case.
Nice. There it is.
And you're off to the races. Now this I use attached to my hose.
Yep.
But previously I've used it with the hose connection that goes into a water source. So you can do it from a bucket or a river. So you can have it in the back of your van
Yeah.
to clean your bike.
Yeah. Super handy. Portable, of course. Like I've done that before. I've finished a ride. I've been parked near a water source, whether it's a puddle or even actually taking water in
Portaloo.
a 25 litre drum.
I saw Davey once
Gave
pressure
it the
washing.
blue wash down. Yeah, I dipped it into my bucket that I'd taken.
Yeah.
Washed the bike in the back of the van. Dry when you get home. Sometimes I even use my WORX leaf blower
No, you don't.
to dry a
I don't have
bike.
a leaf
That's
blower.
Gangster.
I best
dude.
get on the
It's
emails.
so
I'm
cool.
going to get a leaf blower on the go.
But yeah, love this brand. Love the tools. Super easy. I mean, the Hydra Shot's become a MTB must, hasn't it?
I mean, it really has.
If you don't
It's
own
become-
one, you may as well not have a bike.
Yeah, your bike's really going to end up landfill.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
This is actually the nitro version as well. So this is more powerful.
Yeah, some extra beans.
Some extra beans. It's got this like adjustable head, so you can adjust like the spray. Like any, I mean, we don't need to tell you what a pressure washer does. This does what a pressure washer does, but I can't tell you how good it is and how easy it's made my life. And I've been using it for so long. This is literally the easiest advert to do.
It's so good.
Before I had a hose fitting on my house.
Yep.
I used to live in a flat.
Yep.
I used to wheel the bikes into the flat. It was so annoying having muddy bikes. It just meant I had a muddy house. I got this. It literally changed my life. I'm not even joking. I could wash my bikes and I didn't have to live in a pigsty. And then I could get a girlfriend.
Dude.
And look at us now.
This jet wash has changed your entire life.
Yeah, it's meant that I can actually have a partner in life. I'm not just on my own with a muddy house.
I mean, what an endorsement.
It's mind-blowing, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is
and
mind-blowing.
What's even better than that? So people can get a partner, change their life,
Yeah.
and save 15%. At
How
work.
much?
15%, dude.
I
Say
mean,
it again.
the fact, 15%, you're serious. I mean, the fact that they offer this product to general public as something you can just buy is ridiculous enough. And now we're offering it for 15% less.
Mate, you'll never see a single mountain biker again.
I mean, I kind of want to keep it secret a little bit. That's why I was a bit, it's the only downer about doing these ads. I wanted to keep it a bit secret. I don't want everyone to have the secret to my success in life. All right, maybe we're going overboard. We actually, do you know what? It's a product we don't really need to. The Hydra Shot is absolutely unbelievable. And you say we get 15% off. How do we get 15% off?
Head to WORX.com, enter the promo code The Ride Companion. It's on screen right now. The promo code is flashing black and orange. The Ride Companion at WORX.com. Change your life.
The
Clean
Ride
your bike.
Companion at WORX.com.
Yeah, easy as that.
Seems easy.
It's easy.
Change your life too. Thanks, WORX.
Cheers, WORX.
Welcome to the Bike Star.
Hi there. I'm looking for a little R&R for my bike. Do you have any different things you can suggest, maybe? My name's Ollie Wilkins.
Yes, Ollie. Let me take you through our treatments. We believe we can offer something for every rider and their bike. First, we have the Perenni massage.
Oh, that sounds really nice, yeah.
Or we have the sound bath.
Sound bath.
If you really want to treat it, we have an incredible hot yoga session available.
suppose the heat's quite nice. It probably does. Yeah, okay.
However, we do have the custom wrap.
The custom wrap?
Our custom wrap is a custom-fitted PPF wrap designed exclusively for your bike. It provides a rejuvenating and revitalizing finish. It really doesn't get much better than that.
No way. I mean, obviously I'm going to go for that then. Yeah, please.
Great choice. I'll put that right in. While you wait, you can take advantage of our mindfully prepared bike owner relaxation space, complete with carefully selected multimedia entertainment and the refreshing scent of eucalyptus aromatherapy.
This place is the best.
Would you like a glass of cucumber-infused glacial water?
Yes, I would.
I'm in sunny Shrewsbury in the UK, the birthplace of Charles
Hey, oh.
Darwin, the man who gave us the
Water's pretty good, isn't it?
election. And that means that the strongest of
What a lease of life. I can't even believe it's you.
I tell you what, mate, we always say it, but that genuinely, what an ad.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable effort. Well done. You did really good in that one.
I feel refreshed and rejuvenated.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about you want to pass that feeling onto your bike? All you got to do, head to invisiFRAME.co.uk, enter the code REFRESH and RIDE. What is it, Ollie?
Is that refresh and ride?
All in capitals, and that'll get you a whopper of 15% off kits, decals, anything on the site. Refresh and Ride, 15% off. Thank you, invisiFRAME. Back to the episode. Fantastic ad break once again.
Aye.
We all feel a little bit different after that one. So, Nukeproof wraps up. At this point, are you actively pursuing a career in this? So you like hustling to get another bike deal? Does that make sense?
Yeah and no, but at the same time, like, money was never the motive. I didn't really matter. I just liked riding. Getting the product was nice as well, and moving in that direction of like social media was growing, the fan base was growing. I think people started clocking on what I was like doing community wise, so that brought a different type of audience. And yeah, Nukeproof ended in an odd time of the year, so it was like you couldn't go and get another brand. Nukeproof. So yeah, Nukeproof ended in an odd time of the year, so you couldn't go and get another deal. Like it wasn't just like that. For listeners that don't know, the mountain bike industry runs from January to January. I think Nukeproof ended in like August.
Right.
So I had bikes still to carry me through till the end of the year. Then Calibre reached out because I think our vision's just completely in line in what we wanted to do. There's always a dream to somehow make mountain biking accessible.
Okay.
But literally, there was no way of doing it. Like, brands was too focused on wanting to make money, which I totally support. I think that's fair enough. Everyone's like a business. But Calibre, they had the budget, I guess, and they had that storyline. And it was owned by JD Sports, so I feel like they were supportive because JD is known for bringing in a lot of inclusion into the culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, moved on with Calibre and everything was mint. Like, my role was very heavily involved with what they was doing as a brand, down to like the marketing, what we'd film, what trip we'd go on, how we'd film it. Two awesome people who film, Finney and Sam.
Finney, I know Finney.
Like, they're incredible videographers, and it's so lovely to see what Sam's gone on to do himself outside of Calibre. But yeah, working with them guys was mint. But in that year, my brother passed away.
Okay.
And they was a bigger support throughout that period. Like Johnny, who ran Calibre, he had the same situation where one of his friends passed away, and he was like such a big support for me throughout that year. He literally kept me, like, them 3 people kept me on the straight and narrow, even though like I was rationally doing mental stuff through that year trying to cope with the loss of my brother. But yeah,
the brother that was
so the brother that was like lunatic in prison and stuff.
Okay.
He was only out of prison for like a year as well, so only had like a year of my adult life with him before he passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear it, man.
Nice life, things happen. I kind of missed the point that a couple of weeks before my brother passed away, my best mate passed away, Joey P. And that was tough because the night before he committed suicide, he'd message me to kind of say like, look bro, like, have you got time to call? I was on holiday at the time, so like the signal was crap, but we had a little phone call, just like said, love you bro, like hope you're getting through stuff. Then the next day my friends rang me like, yeah, Joe's passed away, and I was like, I'm on holiday, there's not really much I can do. So battling that to then brother passing away a couple of weeks after, I was like,
wow, yeah,
stuff was going on, and I'd never even like told anyone this. Bearing in mind this was only last year, I just plodded on Instagram as if nothing had happened. But yeah, Finney, Sam and Johnny really just kept me grounded throughout that time, and got nothing but love for them. Like, I've not seen them much since things have moved on, but they'll always hold like that place in my heart to say like thanks for really pulling me together through them times. And yeah, so we managed to bring out the bike, which sold out instantly, and did great things with that, which was awesome. And yeah, hopefully like one day a brand can come back like that where they will just make something that's budget.
What bike was it?
So it was a Calibre Boss Nut, the new one.
Okay.
Johnny designed it from ground up, and
Yeah.
kind of went to different factories to see how we could bring it out for such a budget price.
Right.
Which to the outside, people just think bike brands just go pick from a book and that's how you get a bike, but really like a lot more goes into it, as you probably know, working with Focus. Hell of a lot goes into pulling a bike to market. But them guys did it really well. But towards the end of that year, which was last year, no, it was earlier this year, where budgets got cut. Then Johnny didn't know what was going on, Sam didn't know what was going on, Finney didn't know. So it was just kind of like instantly, end of contract, you're out. Then I had nothing lined up, so I was like, do you know what, like, my income's nice from stuff that I do outside the industry. I don't really need that extra payday, don't really care for it. I'm just going to keep doing my thing, keep riding bikes, just making content, just do stuff that I like to do. Then I don't know if you ever met Raoul, who used to work at Silverfish.
No.
So he's a dope guy. I used to work with him when he was handling stuff with Mizuki at Silverfish. He just reached out to me one day, like earlier this year, and was like, Merida are bringing out a dirt jump bike, like, be cool to just kind of have you on board and kind of see how things go. And I was like, I'm not really in a position to like take some on, because I don't know what I want to do as a rider, don't really know what I want to do going forward. But then Merida was like, nah, have a gravel bike, have an e-bike and have a dirt jumper. And I got to meet a cool guy called Teddy. He's only like 18, but he's the future of mountain biking. Teddy is unreal. And a guy called Aaron Nichols. And funnily enough, them two are both from like a similar lifestyle that I was from, like council estate boys, really like incredible people, but they know how to rip around a bike. And them two are also sponsored by Merida. So I feel like the full circle moment of working with a brand where I've got these two people who do relate to me, we're going to do this thing like going forward where we make videos together, and kind of as time comes out, we'll probably hear more about their story and how they want to navigate themselves as mountain bike athletes.
They're local to you as well?
So they're in Birmingham.
Birmingham, okay.
Which Birmingham's only like 2 cities away from me. It's not far from Manchester. So we always link up and just have a laugh and have a ride, which is sick. And yeah, Merida's now given me the opportunity to just kind of work with them. And so that's kind of how,
cool,
from
man.
brand to brand. But from the outside, I always get asked, like, oh, you brand hop so much. But the actual reality is these brands kind of just went to end and that was
It's
it.
been a wild time out there,
Yeah,
man, like
bear
all
in
the
mind,
COVID
this
stuff
is only
and-
4 years.
Yeah.
This has all happened in 4 years, so it's
Wow.
happened super quick. But working with all these different brands, I've managed to learn the industry to a point where I've always handled my own stuff. I'll always be on the meeting. I'll always negotiate my own fee or negotiate my own deals. And yeah, just having all these different people I've worked with, it's really helped me kind of go in that direction.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It means partnerships are, you know, you mentioned a few times that you already work outside of bikes. It gives you the freedom to actually pick and choose, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And the marketing industry is just the same as the riding industry. Like how it works, you're just upselling something comes in. All I did was change the product to me riding a bike, and I've managed to learn everything I learned in university to bring it over to mountain biking. And yeah, at the time in uni, it probably didn't make sense that this is going to be my career, but I've just literally everything I've learned from that time period and the people who I was around on my course, feeding information from them, it's just kind of shaped into a riding career that essentially I never asked for, but it just happened, and now I love it. Like I wouldn't change it for the world. But definitely, like moving forward now into next year, I'm gonna do more stuff that makes me happy, make content that makes me happy, rather than in the past I've kind of made stuff for the people.
Okay.
Which I love doing it, but at the same time, like,
what does that look like out of interest? Like
for me,
you don't have to give away the plans.
I look at my content now and I always get called a content creator, but really I'm just a clip uploader. Whereas like the actual level of what I know to do with a camera or what I know to do in terms of editing, I've never once showed that. Other than like all the photos that I take on my Instagram, that's probably as far as the extent of my content creation goes.
Right.
But next year I want to delve more into like what I can actually do on camera with a camera and bring that in more and make more content, like talking content, and just going forward stuff that I actually like to watch. And a massive thing that happened this year was Red Bull. They always do a summit of riders before Hardline, and I got to meet like some amazing people on that summit, and just hearing how they make content was really inspiring. There's a lad called Dan Jones who's a cycling creator. He came over from running, but his background is in marketing and digital content.
Yeah, cool videos.
Yeah, his videos are unreal. So I'm heavily influenced by what he does.
Okay.
And when I spoke to Dan, like we're from a similar area in Manchester, and it's funny how like both our stories are very similar. Like how he was a photographer, then he found sport, then now he's using everything he learned in photography on bikes. And we got to hang out with that City Bike Boys at this like little summit that was created as well. And even hearing how he rides a city bike and like how he never wanted this the fame that he got now, it just kind of happened to him. And just hearing everyone's stories from that little event that was put on by Red Bull, it was mad inspiring. And then that was like the main switch of this year where I was like, I want to do this next year.
That was it.
Rather than just being that clip uploader, I want to like really delve into
content.
Yeah, making content. But at the same time, I'm still going to work.
So what do you do normally? Like, what's you keep
so
dropping teasers about
it's
what
funny,
you
What's
actually
the
do.
day to day? Yeah.
So last time I spoke to you,
Yeah.
I was content creator for Ninja and Shark.
Yes.
Making air fryer content, and well, I left that. Then now moving into like clothing, and I can't say yet because we're still in talking phase of like what my job is actually going to be next year. But I want to do more creative direction. Random jobs, like recently done a advert thing for injury lawyers for you.
Okay.
Just random things, like I'm always delving in.
And how do these jobs come up? How do you?
I live around a city that's just full of creativity, so there's always opportunity if you're a creative.
Okay.
Then the networking industry in Manchester is like so small. You always know one person away from someone else, so there's always opportunity to kind of just do something in the creative industry.
So would that be? Are you behind the camera? Are you?
So everything behind the camera, producing. Like a lot of my riding projects that came out, like I've produced them myself. Like I wrote the storyboard, or I've kind of give the idea of how I want it to look, how it should shape up. So yeah, all of that is kind of like intertwined with other stuff, because realistically, like doing what I do, you couldn't make a full-on living out of mountain biking. I don't think. Like some people do, but like I have taste outside of mountain biking, which I wouldn't be able to afford if I didn't do other things as well.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, it's super interesting. So it's like user-generated content.
So I do
Almost
some
a bit of
user-generated studio photography as well.
Okay. You'd be good at podcast.
Yeah, man.
Spoke right, but it's so
Like Manchester scene kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
No, I thought about it, but it's just this so time-consuming with other things. Like, yeah, there's so much going on. But
Yeah.
I'm always like, every day I'm busy. Like,
Okay.
there's not really a day where I have time to chill.
What's a day in the life look like?
That's a great question.
Like, where do you pack the riding in, you know?
So, gravel, I wake up crazy early. So most mornings is like either gravel, maybe swimming, some sort of sport, just chilling. Then from there on, it'd be content creation of some form, whether it's myself on the bike or it's a job that I've got, a freelance job to go and do. Then, yeah, changes, whichever bike I change throughout the week. E-bike, what a game changer. I feel like everyone needs an e-bike to go and just bez about on. So some days in the life might be spent e-biking and filming clips, but yeah, I've got like quite a lot of friends that just all do different types of things. Like I've got industry friends who make music, industry friends who just photography, videography. Then I've got riding friends, so it always chops and changes whatever day. Like no 2 days are the same in my life. It's always just something different.
I'm interested, right? From your angle, what does mountain biking look like? When you just hear the word mountain biking, what do you think of instantly?
Cycling rather than mountain biking, just cycling, because one day I can have just as much fun riding down a canal path as I do going through a forest. And that's the beauty of mountain biking, how when I speak to people and they're like, oh, mountain biking's too scary, I'm like, no, you've just not tried the right type of mountain biking for you.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different types of mountain biking. So it's like, that's a very good question to ask, like, what does it look like for me? But there's so much going on, from downhill to slope style to gravel. Like there's just e-biking out. There's too much, like jib biking. There's literally so much different things. So
It's funny. I think we asked a similar question to G the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, like what? Because, like you say, it's so different for every single person. And like I almost can't imagine like a rider like G going for a ride down the canal.
No.
You know, I'm sure he does, but it's
sure
just
he does,
like it's like completely like
we all take something different from it.
I'm a hardcore canal biker. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
But like I also like dirt jumps. I don't know. It's
there's so much going on with mountain bike. It's funny, your friend Adam Dayson, I've met him like in the earlier days of my career, and he said something to me like, mountain biking is just a broad spectrum term. It's not actually riding in a mountain. I was like, yeah, I always remember him saying that, because it's like, that's so true. There's just so much different types of biking you can actually do.
It's a good thing, because I can't see any mountains from here.
Yeah, literally. There's none anywhere near me either.
Yeah. We've got hills. If you had like a blank check and you could change mountain biking, or actually no, if you could build the ultimate Lando project, what does it look like?
Jeez, that's a good one. Part of me wants to say something to do with diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
Another part of me wants to say just a sick day out with loads of kids and just getting them like bang into riding. And kids these days, I am so inspired by them more than I'm inspired by like your main top athlete, because what I see in the bike part now is just mad. Like, it is so crazy to think someone so young can just flick a bike around like that. And yeah, so it'd either be something to do with diversity and inclusion or something to do with the younger generation, because it is just sick.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about what it would have meant to you if you could have seen yourself when you were younger? When you coach these kids that are from...
Because I see a lot of myself in some of the kids that I meet. Bearing in mind, some coaching sessions is just me and that kid. It's not the parent. So throughout the 2 or 3 hours, I get to learn so much about them, what they got up to at school, what they did just... And, yeah, that relatability of like, oh, I used to do that stuff when I was younger. Or Yeah, so it's just that relatability kind of thing. It'd be dope.
There was no coaching around when I first got into biking, but
No.
the older boys that kind of accepted me and let me ride with them, or you know, digging jumps, or let me ride at the trails with them. I remember how much like impact it had then.
I kind of got forced into coaching. Yeah, it's really weird because I was like, I used to help out like my friends if they wanted to learn a trick or something. Then Dan at the bike shop was just like, why don't you start coaching? I was just like, oh yeah, I already do it. Might as well just...
Yeah.
And I was at uni at the time, so it just helped.
Yeah.
It was just like a little sidestep from just riding all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then I realised like I really liked it, so just kind of snowballed.
Rad.
I could do some coaching sessions from you. I'd say you're exactly good at the bit that I'm exactly bad at.
Yeah. Amen. No, we'll have to go for a ride soon for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, should we do some list of questions?
Yeah, we've got loads. We're going to have to
Jesus.
race through them. Geo.134. How are you so steezy?
I don't know. Just crack on with life and just treat everything like it's a video game. You're just the main character, aren't you?
That's good.
You just got to plod on with it.
That's good. This is slightly off topic, but fashion in mountain biking. You're obviously into fashion, I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
You are. Do you have any brands that you work with on that side? Like,
Yeah, Endura.
Endura.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I only work with Endura and
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But Endura are in this cool phase at the minute where they're still making mountain bike gear, but they're also like delving into different kinds of fashion.
Yeah.
Doing more like I'd call it like more London style.
There's other brands as well out there that have dipped in pretty heavy to like.
I've seen Fox doing some lifestyle stuff as well.
Collabs with big, Supreme and stuff like that.
Which I think is cool because if you feel like you look good, you ride good. And if you can, like, is it Finley Kirschman who rid in the Vans and jeans?
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I thought he's riding like that because that is probably the most comfortable he feels in this space.
Yeah.
And that's probably what he wears when he's hanging out with his friends.
Yeah.
So
rather
why
than the Power
make
Ranger suits?
Yeah.
Just for the,
So why make the mountain biking feel pressured by having to wear something that you're probably not comfortable wearing? Which is when I saw that, I thought that's pretty dope.
It's good. Yeah, you're right. All right, what else we got? George Corley, best tricks to increase your steez on a bike. There's a lot of steez questions.
So subjective. It is so subjective because I get just as hyped watching someone do a suicide if it's sick as I do watching someone do a cash roll or someone doing a real nice table as much as someone doing like the craziest slopestyle trick. So it's so subjective. I think just do what you think is cool, and I can guarantee someone will think.
What was your first learn where you were like, oh, I've actually got one?
So my brother Lloyd, who's a year older than me and him learnt bar spins in our kitchen.
No way. How big's your kitchen?
It's all right side. But Lloyd's never rid bikes, but he can bar spin and tail whip. And he can bar spin and tail whip just by pulling up to the skate park and be like, give me a bike for a minute. And he'll just do it. Like, I've put clips on my story a few times of him just doing tail whips. It's like, he's never had his own bike, but he can just do them, which is,
it's quite gangster.
It makes no sense, does it?
So insane.
So yeah, I think like my first trick was a bar spin.
Okay.
But bearing in mind these times, I didn't know BMX was a sport. So
You're just like, oh, just throw that
Trying to
there.
spin
That's
the
quite
bars.
cool.
I just saw other people do them. But at them times, that's when people do bar spins like that, not like actually pass it around. So yeah, it was bar spin, just sending it in the kitchen.
That's dope. That's cool, man. After you, Ollie.
Ollie Shreds is asked, well, he's actually said, not a question, but big up Lando for everything he's done for Ollie and other kids.
No, that means a lot because Ollie is like, I kind of call his family now. I used to coach him in his early stages of riding, and seeing what he's doing right now is crazy. Like, it's weird to think that I had that early influence on what he's doing now, and he's gonna be, I think he's really young, but he is gonna be like the future of mountain biking in the UK. He's unreal. So it's nice to hear that, like, you know, they appreciate that.
That's cool.
That early stage.
We've got another one. It's not actually a question, but Jordan Foote, not a question, just want to say welcome to the Merida family.
Oh, big up, man. It's
Quite
nice.
Quite cute.
Yeah,
Isn't
cool
it?
name as well, Mr. Foot.
Yeah, there you go.
Deegan Nicks asked, do you love or hate gherkins? Now, with some of these questions, you don't know if it's a mate sending them in. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'll answer that. I love gherkins. I eat them out the can on their own. 10 out of 10.
What do you think about cucumbers?
I've only just started liking cucumbers.
There you go.
Force feed myself them.
I like
There
a
you go.
cucumber.
Am I right? A gherkin is a pickled cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not a
I
okay.
was hoping someone in the room might be surprised.
Tastes
Thanks,
totally
David.
different, but they are.
Is that right? It's not
Yeah.
a gherkin's not a gherkin on its own. You can't go to the shop
can't
and buy
grow-
a gherkin and a cucumber.
you can't just.
No, not in its. No, the gherkin will come in a jar, pickled.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing.
No,
You can't
it is-
hold
it
a
is
gherkin.
No, you grow a cucumber and make a gherkin.
Be like the same way like a raisin's a grape in it.
Yeah. We're
Surely
dropping
you knew
knowledge, dude. On
You
the
didn't
Ride
know
Companion.
that?
Nah.
Whoa.
You didn't know a raisin was a grape?
Nah. What do you mean it's a
Fucking
grape?
hell. Can we
A
count a
raisin's
shriveled?
yeah.
Grape.
It's a dry grape.
No shit.
Surely you
David,
knew
yeah.
that.
You learn something new every day. Nah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
That's amazing.
What else can we do? We got to find more fruits to.
What's a sultana?
There you go.
Because that's something just dried out as well.
Yeah, it'll be like green or.
Is that like an apricot dried out? I don't know.
Nah, sultana's still a grape, isn't it?
Yeah, dried
be.
apricot. I know what a dried. Yeah, it's different.
That's an
isn't it?
apricot.
It's
Dried
an
out.
apricot.
A dried apricot is an apricot dried out.
Yeah. There you go.
Sun dried tomatoes. Do you know how you do that?
Not round here. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no sun right now.
Dear. All right, we'll do a couple more, maybe one or two, whatever.
Kerno Freeze, favourite music to listen to while driving for a ride.
Got in there.
Don't drive. Yeah, I'm a grime kid.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up listening to grime, so yeah, rap or grime. It's the one for me.
Old or new?
Old, definitely. Skepta's like probably the biggest inspiration of my life. His story is phenomenal, and seeing how that guy can just basically one day be a musician and next be a fashion designer, next he'll be a DJ, next he'll be on the front page of Vogue or CG's man is what he does, bearing in mind his upbringing as well was rough. Like, he's the man of many talents. Yeah,
That's a good answer. Last one, Tropical Bike Club. I'm going to twist it because we've kind of done it. If you can only ride one bike for the rest of your life, what bike are you riding?
sorry to say this, but it's a gravel bike.
It's a gravel bike,
No
yeah.
way.
It is.
What?
This is a twist I didn't expect.
That is a plot
It-
twist.
I didn't think I'd say this 3 years ago either.
Lando
but
Greasy.
I'm on my gravel.
Nice.
I'm on my gravel bike more than any other bike, and that is the freedom. You don't have to plan where you're going. You just out and you just get out. They go up hills really easy, and yeah, I just like the freedom aspect of just being on a gravel bike and
That's cool.
plodding around the city. You get from A to B in like 5 minutes from one side to the other. It's so quick.
I don't know if you know this, but I actually did the Trans-Pennine Trail.
Yeah,
It's across the country.
that's some good going.
These legs.
Them legs.
All
That
the
is
way
some
across.
good going.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, 2 days.
I'd love to try a big like challenge, like ride into Amsterdam or something. but
Yeah,
But
a lot
if
of people do that one, eh? Yeah,
if
yeah,
it
that's
weren't
a
the
good
gravel bike, it'd be definitely the dirt jumper.
one. Yeah.
Not BMX.
No, nah. One day I will ride BMX again, but it would just be a dirt jumper. I just feel like it just so tailored to what I like to ride: skate park, street. Yeah, so it'd be either the gravel or the dirt jump bike.
Nice. Nice.
Mate, this has been fantastic.
It has actually. What
Yeah.
a story, dude. Like,
Thanks, man.
genuinely didn't really know that much about you, which I think has been, do you know what I mean?
It's elusive. Like,
Yeah.
try to keep like the history tucked away, but
Okay.
a lot of people who actually know me and see me day to day, they know it all. So
Well, more people
it's
do
good.
now as well. It's a
No,
good
it's
story,
dope.
man. It's really inspirational. It's yeah.
Nah, thanks for having me. It's sick, this studio as well. Like, it's just so different to what you'd expect. It's mint.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Kind of
Really
makes
do.
you want to make a dream bedroom like this. It's like a kid's dream bedroom, isn't it? It's like everything you
It
thought.
did used to be someone's bedroom. Quite. Yeah.
There you go.
So,
it is.
there you
It's
go.
the dream bedroom. Nah, it's mint. Thanks
Where
for
can
having me.
people keep up with what you're up to?
So either Instagram or TikTok. I prefer Instagram because I actually don't do anything to do with my TikTok.
All right.
But yeah, Instagram, just look out for clips. And yeah, coming up, we've got the Down to Ride movie coming out with Jake 100's crew and
Oh, cool.
what he's doing, like the trip in Barcelona that we got to film. And there's it's just a bunch of misfits, so many different types of styles of riding in one video, and it's just lads having fun on holiday, really.
Was that all shot in Barca?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and no budget at all. It's just basically showing what you can do with just a bunch of mates, and yeah, it's mint. So we got that. I think that comes out on the 6th of December. Then, just going into next year with just a whole different rebrand of what I want to do creatively and how I want to put content out going forward.
Hyped to see it, mate. Really am.
Look
And we
forward to
definitely
it.
need to do a double episode. We get Drake in here.
Yeah, for
That'd
sure.
That'd be a hell of a
It'd be cool.
time. That'd be super fun.
Oh yeah, big thanks, Lando
Yeah,
Steezy.
no problem.
Peace and love.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Mate, what an episode.
Brilliant. I thought you were really great, Davey.
Mate, and I thought you were even better.
Thanks, dude.
Better
Thanks,
than
dude.
normal.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, how about we tell our lovely podcast community to hit subscribe here.
Yeah,
Click on the video on Ollie's face.
that's right.
Click on the video on my face.
Yeah.
And follow us at The Ride Companion on Instagram.
They can like and comment as well.
Please do.
I'm going to try and get this energy and I'm going to bring it into next week.
Let's fast forward to next week's episode.
Done.